This video is going to go through the steps of how to divide fractions without using any visual models. So step one is if I have any mixed numbers, I want to change them into improper fractions. If you're confused on that, please see the video that I made about how to convert mixed numbers to improper fractions. After everything is in fraction form, though, if you don't have any mixed numbers to start, you can just skip that step. But once everything is in a fraction, I'm going to keep the first fraction the same. So whatever that first fraction was, I'm going to not change it. I'm going to flip the second fraction though. That's called, again, finding the reciprocal. After I do that, I'm going to change it to a multiplication symbol. Step 5 is I'm going to multiply my two fractions together, and then I'm going to simplify if needed. So I'm going to put up these here at the same time so we can kind of see both of these at once. So we can look at the steps and look at our problem as we go through to solve it. So if I have my problem of 1 2/3 divided by 1/2, 1 2/3 is a mixed number, so I'm going to follow step 1 of changing it to an improper fraction. 1 times 3 is 3 plus 2 is 5. So I get 5/3 divided by 1/2 when I rewrite that using all fractions, either proper or improper fractions. Step 2 says I'm going to keep the first fraction the same. So my 5/3 is going to stay that 5/3. Step 3 says to flip the second fraction, find its reciprocal. So I'm going to change 1/2 to 2/1. Step 4 says change to a multiplication symbol. So instead of dividing, I'm going to multiply. Here I'm going to multiply my fractions. 5 times 2 equals 10, and 3 times 1 equals 3. I now need to simplify my final answer. Simplifying here also means turning it back into a mixed number. So my line in the middle, again, is a division symbol. So I can think about how many times can 3 go into 10. It can fit into it 3 times. 3 times 3 is 9, and then I subtract that 9 to get 1 as my remainder. Using my check mark method, I'm going to say my whole number is 3, and my fraction would be 1, and my denominator stays 3. So this problem here would equal 3 1/3. That's how I would go through dividing fractions when I'm not drawing a picture model.